when I feel like the things I care about have been left on the shelf. I refuse to let it get me down, and I keep telling myself, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, mate. Life goes on, it's gonna be okay.
I've been trying to lose some weight, and I was telling my mate the other day while we was eating Chinese takeaway food. He's really good actually, because he can eat it properly with chopsticks and that. I mean, I've tried, but I can't do it. It's frustrating. And I remember saying to him, I said, I can't stand them flipping things. Give me a knife and fork any day of the week. And you know what he said? You can't say that, Wyatt. That's racist. And I thought, that's a bit of a leap, don't you think? There I was thinking I had trouble getting the hang of using chopsticks. Evidently, I think that white people are superior to all other races. What? Where'd you get that from? So I figured out I'm going to lose weight. I'm just going to start using chopsticks to eat everything. I'm sure that'll keep my mate happy while he's off on his next venture trying to convince white people that listening to hip-hop music is the same as blacking up, or whatever he comes up with next. I'm sure the weight will just start falling off like no one's business while I'm picking my nose and poking my eyes out with them flipping things. A few of my friends are actually vegan, but they're not preachy about it. But some of their friends are. And they're always saying to me, it's good to eat your greens, Wyatt. Have you eaten your greens? Don't forget to eat your greens. And what was the other one? Oh yeah. Have you tried being vegan? It'll make you live longer. No. It'll just seem longer. But as I say, I'm trying to lose some weight, and I did a children's workout yesterday, and I'm really feeling it in my head, shoulders, knees and toes. Knees and toes. I saw a bloke at the bus stop eating a kebab, and he dropped a bit of kebab meat on the floor, and he quickly picked it up and carried on eating it. And he turned around to his mate and he said, 3-second rule. The 3-second rule. That old chestnut always brings back childhood memories when I first heard that. Do you remember when you first heard that? I remember I was maybe 7 or 8 years old, and I was in the car late one Friday night going down the M20 motorway on my way to Canberra Sands for a holiday in Sussex. And it seemed like every 5 minutes or so, whenever I looked out the car window, I'd see a car parked up on the side of the road with a man standing behind it facing the field, watering the flowers. You know, splashing his boots. He had to drain the main vein, having a wee-wee. Nearly every time I looked out the window. Now, you can say what you like about the 3-second rule, but you can bet your life it doesn't apply on the side of the M20 motorway between London and Sussex. Well, I'm from London, but I've also spent some time in the north of England. And during my time there, I learnt about this north-south divide thing, which says that when someone from the north of England calls me a cockney bastard, I'm supposed to get back at him by calling him a northern monkey, and then he's supposed to get back at me by saying, piss off back to London, you southern twat, and so on and so on and so on. But if you look at the shape of this country, you'll see it set out in a sort of back to front L shape. Up the top, you've got the north of England. Underneath that, you've got the south of England. And then you've got this bit, namely what we all know as the West Country. This north-south divide thing don't seem to affect them. So why is that? What's the north of the West Country? It's Wales, isn't it? They get on. So why is that? Is there some sort of unwritten rule of solidarity between sheep shaggers that says they've all got to stick together or something? No, of course not. It's because the people of the West Country are friendly and they just want to stay neutral like Sweden and Denmark did in World War I. Not that you'd hear anything about that in the American war films, because the Americans only ever do half a job. Most of those Hollywood movies don't even mention this country's efforts during the war, because the Americans only ever do half a job. Just take a look at the first black president. He's only half black. Half a job. And I still remember when Hillary Clinton kept trying to become the first woman to be president. She needn't have even bothered, because it's plain to see that the first female president's obviously going to be a pre-op transsexual.
I'm really happy, 'cause I'm having a good day. The sun is shining, I hope it's shining your way.